Hello everybody, Triskew is here. Welcome to our classes. We are in Sofia, Bulgaria, and today we are going to talk about one of the most popular and the best known semi-automatic pistols, GLOCK17. By the end of this lesson, you will be better informed about the Glock in general, and you will know how safely to disassemble and reassemble your pistol. And of course, we are going to share our experience in regards to Glock pistols. Safety first. Whenever we get in contact with Glock, in this case GLOCK17 Generation 3 with special ceramic coating, we point in a safe direction and make sure that the weapon is empty. To do this, we physically check whether there is a magazine. If there is a magazine, we press the magazine release button, remove the magazine, and leave it on the table. We continue once again with checking whether there is a magazine. If our finger goes inside, there is no source of ammo, and we continue in a safe way with checking the chamber. To do this, we recommend that we have to rack the slide twice at least, and then lock the slide backwards by pulling it back, lifting the slide catch, and then we are able physically and visually to inspect the chamber. As soon as we make sure there is no round in the chamber, we release the slide, make good firm grip, point the weapon in a safe direction, and nice and easy pull the trigger. As soon as it's done, the weapon is absolutely safe, and we can continue with the field stripping, the disassembly. To do that, we simply pull back the slide 2.5 millimeters, press down the slide locks from both sides, and easy release slide with the barrel forward. We remove the frame, look the slide, and then we have to remove remaining main parts, the recoil spring assembly. We remove it by pressing it forward and up. After that, we press up and pull up the barrel. And here we go. We have the GLOCK17 Gen 3 field stripped or disassembled. Something about main parts. 17 round standard magazine. Some people think that the name of GLOCK17 comes from the 17 rounds capacity of the magazine, which is not correct. The name comes from the number 17 patent of the company Glock. Then we have Generation 3 frame, so-called also receiver, with the trigger mechanism, magazine release button, slide catch. We have the recoil spring assembly that at the beginning of Glock with the first generation was designed in a different way as two parts, spring and rod. And later on, producers decide to do it as a recoil spring assembly. The barrel of GLOCK17, this Glock fired something about 50,000 rounds, and the barrel is still in excellent shape. And the slide, absolutely standard GLOCK17 slide as most of GLOCK17 from different generations have. How to put all parts together? The opposite way. We start with the last part that we disassembled, the slide. Then we put back the barrel, aligning it and fitting it well. Then we fit and put back the recoil spring assembly by pressing forward and down. And we have to make sure that the rod of the recoil spring assembly is parallel to the lines of the slide. After that, we take both parts together, the frame, the receiver, with the slide, aligning the rails of the slide with the bases from the frame, and nice and easy and smooth pull back the slide. Reassembly after field stripping is completed, and we have to do so-called function check. We rack the slide and release to feel the spring, then rack the slide, put up the slide catch, release the slide catch, again lock the slide and release by pulling the slide, pulling the trigger in a safe direction. After that, holding the trigger, we rack the slide, release it, then release the trigger, and we hear this so-called reset click. Then we pull the trigger and we ensure that the trigger works properly. In addition, we check everything, how it looks, and the last test that we have to do after reassembly is, especially if the Glock is, as this one, 15 years old, we rack, we point safely up, we rack the slide, release by holding and supporting, and we make sure that the slide and the barrel are nicely and properly locked. In this way, we know that the pistol is going to function after the field stripping. In addition, we are going to demonstrate how the GLOCK17 GEN.3 function using non-shooting dummy rounds, all of them are training rounds. We are going to insert the magazine firmly, rack the slide, and we are going to point in a safe direction, pull the trigger, and each time after we pull the trigger and the firing pin is released, we are going to extract one training round and put another. After all rounds are out, we lock the slide in a rear position, remove the magazine, release the slide, and put the trigger in a safe direction. This was all for today and for our class. Thanks for watching, and visit our website to find another useful video sessions related to Glock 17.